So I look down at my feet, and I'm up in the air, floating. My hands are out, and another thing I noticed that my hands were getting so heavy and they were hurting me that when I looked, I had shackles, these real big shackles with the balls and chain. I couldn't move my hands. I couldn't do anything, but I kept moving forward to this tunnel, and there was 5 demons. There was 2 in front of me, 2 in the side, and 1 in the back. They were covered in black. These demons were different. Some of them had faces of rat. Some of them looked like had long nose, short nose. Some looked like bats. Some looked like rats. The eyes were a real wicked color, yellow, red, green, but a very evil, wicked look. And by them looking at you and you looking at them, you can just feel the so much hate they had for you. So much they knew they had their duty is to destroy the souls, but they knew that they couldn't touch me at that moment because this was something that a testimony of my life. But they wanted to destroy me so bad. They wanted to, take my flesh and tear it in pieces. But as I keep moving towards forward, I seen these demons, and I'm like, I said, "Where am I?" And they just kept laughing at me. That's all I heard. And I'm moving forward, and they wouldn't answer me.
I noticed this being, this creature looking at me. It was in a cube at first, and the person who was looking at this creature is one of those tall creatures with the faces that went around, but it was of a beautiful purplish color in a way, kind of a beautiful creature, but hideous at the same time. And with its faces revolving around, very seductive, very, very flattering, very, very persuasive. It would try to plant thoughts in your mind, trying to tell you, why would such a good God allow people to suffer like this? It was trying to get me to curse God. I really don't know who the demon creature was. I know he had great power and authority. He either was a second in command or he could have been Satan himself.
I woke up in hell. I was strapped to a table. I was strapped there, and my arms are strapped to the table. I'm strapped to a table, and there's a large demon. He's standing over me to my left side. He's standing right behind me. He's about 8 foot tall, and he's standing over me, and he's wearing a black robe. And there is at my feet a tunnel of lava, just burning lava, that this demon is about to insert me into. I'm strapped to the table. There's lava at my feet. And I realized that the burning lava was the only thing that gave the room light. I could see because of the light illuminating from the lava. The fear in me was beyond horrific. When you say I was terrified, that is inadequate to describe the fear that's in hell. The demon that was over me, he was reaching for something, and I could see his arm reached across me, just right across me. And as I'm laying there, I could see his arm and his hand extending from the black robe that he had on. And his hand was skeletal-like. And the Lord gave me the ability to perceive his thoughts. And with an intensity, it was like I could hear him say, "I got you now." I mean, it was shattering how angry and excited he was to have me on that table of torment. And his hand, as that skeletal-like hand extended, I could see that it had skin on it, but it was a skeleton. I can't describe it. All I can tell you is that he had on a black robe. He's reaching across my body.
The very second that I passed out, I was not here on Earth anymore. I was in some other place. I'm not sure if you call it hell. I'm not sure what you call it. But I felt like I was naked. And I felt like basically I had no heart. I had no soul. I felt nothing. I felt basically nothing. And all of a sudden I see darkness all around me. And I see these eyes all around me. Eyes of pure evil. and they're demons and devils and unclean spirits that are laughing at me, saying, "You're stupid. You were stupid enough to commit suicide. Now we have you. Now we own you for the rest of our lives. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to torture you for the rest of your life because of what you've done. You committed suicide." And I said, "What?" And I go, "What happened?" And they're like, the more I talked, these demons and devils got pleasure out of it. They actually enjoyed it the more I talked. They're like, "What?" They're like, "What happened?" And then they started just laughing amongst each other, like saying like I was stupid, like I was like a stupid human person, a human being, and they were smarter than me.
And this was one of those spirits. And they said, "Come into the closet." And I went in the closet like he told me. He said, "Shut the door." Now I had to move some of the clothes around the closet, hanging up on the hangers, and shoes in the way, of course, like closets are. And it says, "Join us. Join us. Bring your whole self into this." And I said, "I thought I was already in it. Didn't you just see what I saw the other day, climbing up and jumping, stuff running through the closet? I thought I was already in it all the way." He said, "Join us." He said, "Give us your whole self." I said, "How in the world can I give you my whole self? I'm just a child. I don't know anything about giving." He said, "Say these words, and then you can join us full-fledged all the way." And then when he said that, all the clothes disappeared. Clothes in the closet disappeared. The shirts disappeared. The shoes, everything disappeared. In this closet became like I was standing out in space with the stars. There was no floor. I was standing right there. The floor disappeared, and I'm standing there, and it was just myself and that spirit face to face. He said, "If you give yourself totally, he will give you power. You'll have money. You'll have all the girls in the neighborhood plus. You'll have so much power that the politicians will respect you. The government will respect you. And you'll be able to go through walls. You'll be able to go into the bank and grab all the money you want and come right back to the wall. All you have to do is say yes. Give yourself to us totally. That God, that thing you heard of God, he's no good. He can't help you anyway. If he could have, he would have stopped us a long time ago. So that's showing you, you give yourself to us and we'll take care of you." And I stood there face to face with that thing. And it seemed like I heard another voice, a teeny tiny little voice about the size of an ant almost. It said, "Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't say yes. Don't do it." And I didn't know who that voice was. I had never heard it before. But it said, "Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it." And that big face thing, that big spirit with that big ugly face, it was trying to show me. It showed me a vision of money and power and all of these different things. But that little voice said, "Don't do it. Don't do it." Then I said, "No, I started doing like this. No, thank you. I'm gonna stay right like I am. I'm not coming headlong into this like you talking about." And he started screaming, Why? Come do it. We'll give you everything you want." And I said, "No." When I said no, the floor came back. The clothes in the closet came back. I opened that closet door. And I said, "My God, what is going on here?"